What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Daredevil issue number 7. We are on the precipice of war. Daredevil and the Punisher, they are building up their armies. It is all coming down to this: the fist versus the hand. The prophecies that were foretold are coming to fruition. And after this battle, nothing is going to be the same. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are getting a recap from Daredevil, letting us know exactly what is going on with the Punisher, the man known as Frank Castle, a murderer, killing criminals in his deluded war that only he sees. And for a very long time, he was a solo individual, someone that was his own army. That is until the Hand had took him in, until the High Priestess turned him into the Fist of the Beast. They made him a leader, they gave him an army, and now he is hell on earth. But this is a game of prophecy. At least that is what Stick and Elektra continuously tell him. That is what takes us to Daredevil and Elektra. We see that Daredevil is preparing to head out. Elektra letting it be known that they need to focus on the war ahead. The prophecy foretold saying that one of them will die. That they need to be prepared, they need to be ready. The truth is, Daredevil is sick and tired of prophecies. Between Goldie and these prophecies, he feels as if there is no free will, as if he doesn't have a choice in anything that is about to happen. He feels that these prophecies are nothing more than a trap, a way of making them unsure and baiting them in. He is a man of his convictions. He has always aimed to help people, and that is exactly what they are gonna go out and do today. That is what takes us to Charlotte, North Carolina, an apartment complex surrounded by police. There is a company that is currently evicting everybody from their homes, using the police, using the law to do so. That is why Daredevil and his men have shown up today. From Bullet to Speed Demon, Daredevil is letting them know that these individuals are lawbreakers, that they are bending, they are turning, they are messing with the laws, using the police as their brute force. As the police make their way in, kicking down doors, evicting people from their homes. All of these people being given eviction notice based on manufactured lease violations, which is saying that these people, they have done nothing to deserve eviction. It is all lies, it is all creation so that they can bulldoze down this building. This is all because of the developer known as Castle Max. As the police try and evict these individuals, that is where Daredevil shows up on scene. The police saying that they are going to arrest them, Daredevil wastes no time attacking these police officers, letting them know that these people are only protecting their property, that your job is to be helping people. If you are not in the line of work to want to help individuals, then find a different job. Daredevil trying to remain as cool as possible. That is where we pick up with Bullet, one of these police officers striking a child. Bullet, unable to stop himself, he knocks this cop right against the face. Daredevil coming in to let Bullet know that use violence only when necessary. That hurting him will only make him feel better, that it is a selfish act. That is when Daredevil is able to hear that there are explosives in the bottom of this building. That is where Speed Demon comes into play. With Daredevil having his fist-enhanced senses. They are overwhelming at times, but he is learning how to use them properly. With this enhanced ability, he is able to detect exactly where this explosive is in the building. Getting Speed Demon there, they deactivate it. This bomb had been planted by Castle Max. What Daredevil was not aware of was the other explosive that was on top of the roof. A young girl up here, the police trying to grab hold of her. Getting Speed Demon up there, he doesn't make it in time. We see the explosive go off. The girl goes falling from the building. Lucky for her, Stiltman was there to save the day. With Stiltman grabbing hold of the girl, the police running from the building. The captain obviously furious, telling his men to get back inside. This is where we have an attorney representing the residents. A court injunction delaying the evictions due to new evidence. All of this orchestrated by Daredevil, because while he may be a very good superhero, he is an even better lawyer. That is what takes him to the CEO of Castle Max. They have come directly to the source. Daredevil is here threatening him, terrifying him, letting him know that these people will remain in their homes. No more false evictions. No more pushing people into the streets. That if you do, Daredevil will be back. As they make their exit, this is where we have Bullet and Daredevil have a conversation. Bullet saying that violence, it's not always physical. We just scared the living hell out of that CEO. He is going to have nightmares from this moment forward. Now, Bullet fully does appreciate everything that Daredevil has been doing. That he wants to try to do something different. Instead of beating these people up and throwing them in prison, Daredevil is trying to rehabilitate them. But Bullet is letting it know that he can't be on the island any longer. His son Lance is out there without a father, and he feels that he needs to be there with him. And at first, Daredevil, he tries to talk against this, but he knows that he cannot force these individuals to stay. He knows that the others will see this as nothing more than a prison that they had escaped from. That it may be a mistake, but he has to let them do this. Giving him a jewel, letting him know that to communicate any moment that he may need them. As they return back, Elektra does notice that one of them is missing. But giving that jewel, this also gives Daredevil the opportunity to kind of spy on them. This is Daredevil's way of keeping tabs and making sure that they stay on the straight and narrow. But Stick is letting us know that the book is active. It is writing itself. It is revealing more. It is letting us know that Frank Castle is on a murdering spree. He thinks there are a town of killers that need to be wiped out. Thousands are going to die if they do not stop him. When Daredevil goes to look at the book, he can see that he can read it. Everything is there. Daredevil's entire life. This makes him think about Goldie and how he might not actually have free will. This is when they get communication from Bullet, letting him know that the hand they have taken his son. They are currently jumping him. He tries to fight off all the ninja. The ninja letting Daredevil know that if he wishes to have the murderer spared, then he knows where to go. Stick does not question this in the slightest bit. The book says that they need to go, this is very clear. They need to go face off against Frank Castle. Elektra beginning to understand that this may very well be a trap. But Daredevil has no other option. He knows that Frank Castle will kill Bullet. That is what he does to criminals. But he also knows that Frank Castle will not kill an innocent. That the child needs rescuing, and it is his job to do so. That is where we hear the bells of war begin to ring. He tells his army that they are not ready. The forces that they are about to face completely outnumber them. Daredevil says that they are not ready. That it is too soon, that they cannot take on all of this, but there is a child. He says these words, but they hang in the air. But there is a child. They may not be ready, but evil is always ready, telling them to do their best, letting it be known that God's army is coming for Frank Castle. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys know I cannot sing the praise of Daredevil and the Punisher enough. This is the battle that I have been waiting for. It has all been building to this moment. The hand versus the fist. The Punisher versus Daredevil. Both of them being powered up, having new, unique abilities. And not just them, but their armies as well. This battle is about to get fully underway, and there can only be one man that comes out victorious. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Daredevil and the Punisher, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.